What we have here is a beautiful rainbow trout right here from the San Juan Ranch. What we're going to do is cut these bottom fins off right off the bat because they'll give us grief when we start to fillet. We lay them down, cut down almost to the backbone, but then turn it before we get to the backbone. We're going to lay our knife flat and push. This is where the majority of the meat is, so that's what we want to save the most. So we're going to kind of put more pressure on the top side than the bottom. Look at this beautiful orange red colored meat. This is fantastic. Going to cut right behind the tail and just pull the knife slowly, and we're going to see if we can come up with one piece of fillet. Braden is going to cut the ribs out of this so you'll have just one piece of fillet.
You'll have a star on Broadway before you know it.
Keep talking. Let's do another and see if we've done this correctly. What we have here is a beautiful fine rainbow trout. We're going to cut the bottom fins to reduce all the stress and grief. We like grief-free rainbow trout. We're going to cut behind the gills, turn the knife before we get to the backbone, and go not quite to the end of the tail and flip the fillet over. Cut right down, get the fillet started, start sliding the extremely sharp knife through, and that should give you a fillet. Whereupon we pass this to the rib man. If you can get your knife at a slight angle, it'll cut better. You know, like the guillotine has an angle to it. There is a reason for that, because you're cutting through some bones. There we go. If you catch a rainbow, and the hook is down in his gullet, cut your leader off about 2 inches, where the leader is sticking out about 2 inches out of its mouth, and then when you're cleaning that particular fish, you can get your hook back out. Hooks, get shortage of hooks and you're in deep trouble.
So while you're doing this one, Chalker, tell us a fish story.
Best fishing I've ever done in my life was what we called a southwestern bell Hawaiian wiggler. It's a magneto. It's extremely against the law, but we used to catch fish like you would not believe. Nowadays, if they catch you using a telephone while catfishing, they'll confiscate your boat, your motor, everything that's in your boat, the trailer, and the vehicle. I recommend you do not use your Southwestern Bell Hawaiian Wiggler anymore. I can tell you a story about showing, well, I better not. Screen fish.